Kim Baez, which came first, the taser or the gun? That is what Albuquerque police are trying to determine after the department's latest officer-involved shooting. It happened last night in southeast Albuquerque after police say a man threatening to harm himself and others lunged at officers with a knife. News 13's Amanda Goodman is live at APD headquarters with more.
Well, Kim, the man was shot by one officer and then tasered by another, but who fired first hasn't been determined. Even so, APD says the officers were justified.
He's saying he's going to slice his throat, and I'm afraid he's going to hurt his wife.
The 911 call from this home on Alamo came in just before 8 last night. Police say 38-year-old Ray Tenorio, seen here in an old booking photo, was on a rampage, holding a knife to his throat and threatening to harm himself, something his wife says has happened before.
She told the officers that she's normally able to calm him down when he gets like this, but in this particular night, she could not do that.
About 10 minutes after the call came in, 4 officers went in the home with their weapons drawn. Officer Doug Moore was the first one in. He had his taser out. Next was Officer Brian Pitzer. He had his gun out. Tenorio's wife and sister-in-law were able to get out of the home. Then police say Tenorio approached the officers in the hallway.
They ordered him to drop the knife. He did not do that. In fact, he came toward them with a knife.
What happened next gets a bit tricky. Investigators say Pitzer and Moore both fired their weapons. Tenorio was hit with one bullet and tased, but investigators don't know who pulled the trigger first.
What we need to determine through the interviews today is exactly what that sequence was.
Tenorio was hit in the stomach area and is now hospitalized. He's expected to recover. With this shooting, APD officers have shot 14 suspects in 11 months. 9 of those ended with the suspects dead.
We are concerned about it. We're concerned about it because there are so many of them.
And APD says this is the most officer-involved shootings it's had in 1 year in about 5 years. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Amanda. Now, in September, the city did hire an outside group to analyze why there have been so many officer-involved confrontations this year. Their study is expected to take a while.